Hey guys, I'm here in Ellenboro. I'll stop for some coffee and do use of the facilities. Man, I went over there at Go-Mart, McDonald's, and then there's a Dairy Queen over there. Parking lots are full. Drive-through lines are wrapped around the building like a Chick-fil-A. Man, must not be very much to do out here in Ritchie County. If you're if your big excitement on a weekend is go to McDonald's, I'm glad I don't live here. I talked at you earlier about Clarksburg Comprehensive Plan being about 11 years old and how that it was obsolete almost as soon as it was released because it don't include any stuff that happened at Jerry Dove Drive within a year or so of its release. And it also doesn't mention the Robinson Grant at all. I want to get on to my third point, which is right sizing. Right sizing is a response to a city or a county not having too much infrastructure than its tax base can afford, or that's really efficient for it to have. Bridgeport Comprehensive Plan talks about the need to create more density in the town, and what they mean by that is maybe apartments or townhomes instead of houses on large lots. It's basically you want more customers per acre, more customers per mile of street utility. That way there's more money coming in to pay for what you got. Clarksburg has this in their comprehensive plan from 11 years ago. And it mentions demolition as a way to get there. Now, that might make sense if you don't think about it very deeply, because, hey, you're demolishing houses you don't need. That's right sizing, right? Well, from the city government's perspective, that's not right sizing, or it shouldn't be, because financially, you still have just as much infrastructure to maintain. You have fewer customers. You have less land value because you're tearing down structures that, you're getting less property tax, fewer customers for the water board. Demolition is not right sizing. So what is right sizing? How could that apply in our case? I think one way we do that is maybe in some of our neighborhoods, relax the zoning a little bit to allow people to develop these small lots. Prior to mid-50s, when our zoning was adopted, a lot of the lots were 25 feet wide by, 100 feet deep, whatever, 2,500 square feet. But our zoning code says you can only occupy, say, 35% of that. But then it says a house has to be minimum 600 square feet. The math don't work out. You can't get the mandatory 5 feet from each side of the property line and minimum backyard size and get a house in there. And so it's effectively made whole neighborhoods undevelopable. And so when we demolish houses, they just sit there. If neighbors don't buy the property, buy the lien out, then we just get an empty grass lot, which does not help property values at all to have a grass field next to your property. And so I think we can increase our density, increase our and right size our town by making some of these properties developable to people who maybe want a smaller house. That's just one idea. I'm gonna get on down the road and holler at you later.